Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we are back again with another after party spoiler discussion for Daredevil Born Again. This is for episode 3, titled, let me try to find the title real quick. It was called The Hollow of His Hands. Guys, what a fucking phenomenal episode. This episode was freaking phenomenal. I can't get over it. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna refresh the chat real quick because the chat's not up on the screen and my brother told me to do that to make it refresh. So I'm gonna hit refresh. So I think it goes to the new stream. Guys, let me know you're in here. Okay, Bethany, you said, what an episode. What an episode indeed. I'm gonna wait for everybody to come in here because I did say 10:15, but this episode was actually quite short. This episode was actually 47 minutes. So it wasn't an hour. This was one of the shorter episodes, but it didn't feel short. And I just want to say, this episode 3, somehow managed to outdo episode 1 and 2. I know, crazy. I'm like blown away that they were able to outdo the fight with Bullseye in Daredevil, the rematch, outdo the shockingness of Foggy's death, even though some people like me, especially, like, I knew Foggy was gonna die. And just we're able to outdo it in this one episode. And this episode, it really felt like Netflix Daredevil. It felt like a really good court sequences that we know from the original Daredevil series. And I knew that people said that we had some good court sequences about to come up in these next couple of episodes. And I just am just blown away how great this episode was. I just want to give, again, a quick shout out to the actor that plays White Tiger. Of course, he passed away. His name is Kamar De Reyes. He did a phenomenal job as Hector, as the White Tiger. I'm really blown away by his performance. And then again, I knew he was going to do a great job when he was casted. I was actually really excited when I heard he was cast as White Tiger. Due to me watching All American, I knew him, of course, as the character of Coach Montez in All American. If you guys watched All American, you guys know that he was in All American. But yeah, he did a phenomenal job. He left one of his best performances before he passed, and he really left a mark in the MCU with this character. Of course, a big spoiler for this episode is his character does die, which sucks. And this is the episode where he is, this is his kind of court hearing is still going on. The trial of, Hector Izala, or I think his name was Hector Izala, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably butchered it wrong, but against, the one cop that Matt beat the shit out of in episode 2, like the one that he slammed up against the fridge like twice, ruined Bro's, looked like he fucked up Bro's face and then threw him on his neck. Somehow was able to walk in the next day with just like a little bruise on his eye and had the nerve to step up on Matt in the bathroom. I was like, what the hell? I was like, who the hell are you to want to fight, as you think, a blind dude? I'm like, are you out of your mind? He fucked you up and fucked up your dude, and you're willing to want to fight him again or try to step up on him is crazy. Especially when Matt knows you're corrupt. So I was like, that's insane to me that you're just going to do that. And from the jump, I was like, this dude, he really annoyed me. I'm like, how is he even up and standing? I thought you died the last episode, but he didn't die. Clearly, Matt didn't kill those dudes, so that right off rip answers the question people were wondering, is if Matt actually killed those dudes at the end of episode 2. He did not. My bro even wondered. My bro waited in until Saturday so he could finish his rewatch of, Daredevil seasons 1 through 3. And that was the thing he was worried about, is that did Matt just kill those dudes? If so, I don't know how I feel about that. I was like, I don't think he did, but a lot of people are asking that question. Because at this time, Matt's kind of like not really in, like, his faith, and, his faith is kind of being questioned to himself. He's kind of having trouble with his faith right now on if he even feels like he's worthy enough to be still Catholic after him trying to murder somebody and stuff like that, and kind of, him not wanting to be Daredevil anymore and all that stuff. So there's like questions there, and I was like, he did try to murder someone, so at this point Matt just doesn't care. So I was even wondering, did you murder those dudes? But he didn't. So that dude stepped up on Matt before the hearing, and this was just great courtroom drama between the corrupt police. And oh my god, it was so funny to me because some of those corrupt police officers looked like I don't know, like your stand-ins almost. It had me cracking up. I was like, who in the great value corrupt police officer are you? I was like, get the hell out of here. It annoyed me so much, and that this episode was really like capable of really making me annoyed that these corrupt police officers are misusing the Punisher logo, and it pisses me off so much. And they go more into it in this episode. They have neck tattoos, and here I am thinking, how are you able to work in the police like station and them not know that you have that logo, or not know that what people have been doing with that logo? It's kind of crazy to me. I don't know how deep this goes, but it looks like there's a couple of dudes on the force that are rocking that Punisher logo and misusing it. And I really do feel like this episode left it off beautifully, where this is going to go into episode 4. And I do think that's going to be the Frank Castle episode. I think that's going to be the episode where Matt and Frank both team up. And I think at this point, we might actually get the question answered. And I don't know if a lot of people know this question or not. If you do, let me know. We'll get to know if Frank actually knows if Matt's actually Daredevil or not, because that's the one question I've always wanted to know. Because at the end of season 3, where Punisher does end up helping Daredevil take out those, Nobu's men while Matt was kicking the shit out of Nobu. Daredevil didn't have his mask on. Matt didn't have his mask on. So at that point, he did have a sniper. He must have saw that was Matt. So maybe we'll get the answer finally, that Punisher Frank does know that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. Like, I'm kind of hoping that we get that answered, because it might be a situation where, like, oh no, he doesn't know, and then Daredevil just happens to help Punisher out with the situation. I don't know, but it would be funny if he didn't know, and then like Daredevil shows up, and then Frank's like, I can put 2 and 2 together. Matt Murdock shows up one moment, and then you show up in your suit. Something, I don't know, but I think at this point, I think Frank just knows. I feel like that just makes sense because of the fact Matt didn't have his mask on at the end of season 3. And Frank had a sniper, so it wouldn't make sense that he would not see that it was Matt. So I don't know. All I know, though, is that that's going to be episode 4. Frank Castle's popping up in episode 4. I have no doubt about it now, because shit's getting real. And after the fact of the killing of Hector, of White Tiger, and him being, I think the right word is acquitted for all of the charges of killing the police officer and stuff. Like, he's a free man. Because I can't believe Matt revealed to the court that Hector was White Tiger. I was a little bit surprised, but as it kept going, and as like Matt was saying, oh, that this isn't the first time you've tried to help somebody or something like that, I was like, oh, is he gonna reveal that he's White Tiger? I was like, that would be insane. He ends up doing it. He had to do kind of like a last minute kind of Hail Mary, because his first plan was to get the dude that Hector saved to, say, hey, I was an informant for these police officers. They tried to rough me up, and this dude saved me. And they're actually lying that Hector did not throw that police officer off the ledge of the trolley. It was actually, he tripped. It was just, it happened to be an accident. You know what I mean? He was trying to help me from not, getting beaten up. But dude's a bitch. The dude, the informant, he just lied and said, oh, I was at my house, because he was scared. I don't know how he was so scared of these police officers, but he was. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, you probably would have had a better chance of surviving if you would have just said, hey, it was them, lock them away, than you saying no, and then they still go after you, which they probably most likely will. I was like, it didn't make any sense to me, but just some of the best courtroom sequences. And just like I said, having Matt say, oh, you're the White Tiger, was crazy. I was surprised. I was sort of surprised, but as he kept pushing Hector to be like, oh, this isn't the first time. And Hector's like, what do you mean? Like, I helped him. But like, I was like, no, you're really pushing it, and you're trying to get to the point where you're going to reveal he's the White Tiger, to kind of put the courtroom in a bind where it's like, that has to be factioned into this, case, is that he's done good doings. It would make no sense that he attacked police officers without his amulet, without his strength. For what reason, when he's done all these good things, all these good, deeds, for the people of New York. And it was brilliant to kind of do that as like a one final Hail Mary that, we can't ignore the good he's done as White Tiger, whether he's a vigilante or not. I thought that was brilliant. So just the brilliance behind this episode with Matt doing his court shit, even, his partner, I always forget her name, and it's going to take me a minute. Guys, let me know Matt's partner's name. I totally forget, but she was great. Cherry was great. The guy, I see you in here. You said chat. You said chat. What was that ending? Yeah, I know. Crazy ending. Chat. Am I the only one who laughed? Damn, you laughed? That's crazy. I didn't laugh. I was shocked. Even though I knew, and I said it in the pre-show, I was like, he's gonna die. I said it in the pre-show. I'm like, they showed the footage. A lot of the footage we've already seen in the first two, in the second episode of Hector. I'm like, they didn't show the footage of him outside in the suit yet, but I was like, other than that, that's all the footage we've seen of White Tiger. We end up seeing that sequence where he's out in a park type area, and he ends up dying because he puts back on the suit after he gets, the case gets, wrapped up. He ends up being a free man. You know what I mean? The court's like, no, like, he's done great things. He did not do the thing that the police are saying that he did. When he's done all those great things, it just doesn't make any sense. So, you know what I mean? I really, the jury did say, like, the jury's out. Like, he's good. He's clean. Let him go on. But Matt said you never go back being White Tiger. And he's like, you don't understand. Like, that is me. And that's like telling me not to breathe if I don't put on that suit. And Matt knows how that feels. Because Matt said that. He said that to Elektra. He's like, without the suit, like, I'm not living. Not really. You know that side of me. You accept that side of me. Where this is a part I need. This is me. That's the one thing Karen never understood. That's the one thing Foggy never understood. They kept telling Matt that you can't do this. You can't do this. But Elektra knew the real him. And it's like, Matt knows how that is. Like, you're practically telling me not to breathe. And Matt, whether he wants to admit it or not, he still feels that way. Where he's like, I'm not myself, not truly, without wearing that suit. He knows it. He's trying to fight it, but he knows it. I'm getting vibes of, like, Defenders when... after the events of season 2, after, Elektra dies and Stick goes away and Foggy is out doing his own thing at Hogarth, Benowitz, and I think that's the name of the law firm. And he tells Karen, I'm Daredevil. After the events of that, he's doing his own thing, doing his own lawyer stuff, and isn't being Daredevil anymore because he knows that that's not what his friends want him to do. And it's like when he really knows that's what he wants to do, and he knows that I can't live without that side. It felt vibes of that because you could tell he's struggling. He's trying to keep the devil contained, but he's like, I can't. He's like, he knows how that feels. But the fact of Hector being shot, I knew the moment at the end of this episode because we saw like the moment he's walking down the alleyway after I hear someone scream. I saw some figure by the trash can, and I was like, is that a dude? And I was like, this is the image that I saw that leaked out, because there was a leaked image before the series came out of someone holding a gun to a White Tiger's head. Like, someone leaked that out. It was like a set photo. I don't know why people would let people just show up to set to, like, take pictures. It was, like, fans, of course, of the show, getting all the set photos that they could. And it was someone wearing the Punisher logo. And I was like, oh my God, does, like, Frank actually kill this character? I was like, that doesn't really make any sense. I'm like, that's crazy. Because he's never killed anybody. White Tiger, as far as I know, he's a vigilante like Daredevil, like someone that doesn't kill but helps out. But then I realized with the whole, them trying to, incorporate the storyline where, the police are using Punisher's logo, incorrectly. And the dude's walking towards the camera. I was like, this is one of the corrupt cops. They killed him. They got to him. And they killed him off. And I was like, this is brilliant because this is going to make Frank so pissed that an innocent vigilante that tried doing good things gets killed by someone wearing his logo. It's the misuse of his logo. He is going to be pissed. And I feel like he's going to be pissed that he's being brought back into that life, because I have a feeling Punisher hasn't been Punisher for a while. And we're going to see that. Hence why he's all... kind of like long-haired beard and everything. If I could find a picture. I had it a minute ago. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again. I think it was when I clicked this. Was it when I clicked this? I don't know. Let me try to find it. Yeah. Let me get a better picture. All right, yeah. When Frank is looking like this, he looks like he hasn't been Punisher in years. And he was like, I don't want to be brought back into this bullshit, but they're misusing my logo and I can't let that slide. So he looks like he's going to fuck these dudes up, and I'm excited. Reading the chat, because there's a lot of people flying in on the chat. Guys, I'm just trying to get as much out as possible as I can. But Frank killed White Tiger. It wasn't Frank. It was one of the police officers using his logo. I don't think it was Frank. I don't believe it. Hey, Ultra. Okay. He had to be framed because in the trailer, Frank is down In the dumps, exactly. It was one of the officers. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the dude that was in the courtroom, the dude that tried to stop Cherry, from bringing the witness to Matt. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that same dude. Don't be surprised. I bet you it was. Roby said, hi, just came in to say hi. I can't stay because I don't want spoilers. Good stream. Thank you so much, Roby. I'm not gonna lie, we needed more time with White Tiger. I agree, because I really loved the actor that plays White Tiger in this. But of course, as we know, he passed. And I knew from the set leaks he was going to die early on. And I knew that they were looking at Jenna Ortega maybe to be the female White Tiger, because they clearly knew early ahead of time that they need to find another replacement or someone to pass the torch to. I don't know if it's going to be Jenna. I don't know if it'll be somebody else. But the amulet will be passed down, because those rumors, shit like that doesn't just happen. And especially after seeing this, there's going to be a passing of the torch of some sort. And I wonder if we'll see that kind of hinted towards the end of the show. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Was it no way that Frank, if that really was Frank, he would have used a bigger gun? That had to be Bullseye. I don't think it was Bullseye, but that's crazy you say that. That would be crazy. I don't think it was, but that would be insane. That's actually, it would be an insane thing if we ended up finding out it was Bullseye. I don't think it was. Pegacorn, I can't pronounce that, I'm so sorry. Absolutely not Frank. He has zero motive. Exactly, that's what I said. Someone wearing Frank's logo. So, it was one of the officers. I bet you it was the officer that, like I said, stopped trying. I don't know the dude's officer's name because he's a bitch. I don't even know the dude that was on the opposite side of the Hector case, the other lawyer. He's a bitch. So, honestly, I don't care to know their names because they can get out of here. But all I'm saying is that we know it's not Frank. He has no motive, and he would never kill someone that was protecting people. He's no different than Daredevil. White Tiger, it was no different than Daredevil, and he's never killed Daredevil. You know what I mean? Daredevil's just trying to do the right thing. White Tiger was just trying to do the right thing. Protecting the people of New York. Never killing, but protecting. Never going after the innocent, but going after the people that are bad and trying to put them away. It would not make sense. It's not Frank's style, if that makes any sense. Ooh, can't wait. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Ooh, can't wait. Facts. You said it will be such a great scene. Exactly. Pegacorn, he doesn't get involved. Doesn't get involved. Yeah. What kind of clown leaked the ending? Such a good surprise. I know. So it was when they were shooting the season. Someone took a photo, literally. I probably could find it, but I don't want to show it only because I bet you if you could find it. If you look up White Tiger leaks, I bet you could find it. And someone had it where like the dude wearing the Punisher thing had the gun to his head. They leaked it. I was like, oh man. I was like, are you kidding me? I know that White Tiger dies. Damn it. And then we saw, and I mentioned it in the pre-show. I was like, they showed all the trailer shots. I don't know what happens to the White Tiger. There's a sequence where he's outside in a suit. I know what's going to happen. I don't want to say what happens. And it happens. Because when the shot happened, I was like, oh shit. I was like, he's dead. And it happened. It's just sad because they end this episode with the tree frog that he was mentioning, saying that he would never see again. That Hector was mentioning, saying, I'll never get to see that tree frog in Puerto Rico again. You know what I mean? With the beach, with the white sands, I'll never get to see that. I have a feeling I'm never going to be able to see that again. Matt's like, you'll be able to see it again. You'll be back with your family. And you'll be able to do that again. You know what I mean? You have to trust me. Matt got him out, but he didn't listen to Matt on not putting on the suit. And Matt kind of knew that when you put on that suit, bad things happen. He would know more than anybody because he lost his best friend putting back on the suit. So he warned him. He's like, don't put back on that suit. He didn't do it, and look what happened. There was consequences. And I don't know. It's the great storytelling. This was the best episode so far of the season. I love this episode. Shout out, you said... you said, a kind of clown with no life. That's for damn sure. Shout out to White Tiger for lasting 2 episodes and saving our, you said saving our 7-Eleven RIP. Facts. Saving our 7-Eleven. We need a baddie White Tiger, not gonna lie. Hey, if those rumors are correct, You know what I mean? We definitely will be. Kirsten McDuffie, thank you. Okay, Kirsten McDuffie and Cherry. I really like those characters. I think even more in this episode. I thought they really felt like they were enhancing the story. Like they actually had something to offer. And I felt like I knew if we gave them time, I'd feel this way. And I think it's going to get better, hopefully, as the show keeps going, seeing that dynamic. Because I also feel like if Kirsten McDuffie finds out Matt's Daredevil, I think it would make things very interesting. But I could see them pushing that into season 2 because I know she's going to find out. They always find out. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Cherry knows. She going to know. Eventually. I know it's going to happen, probably. The BB report is more annoying than the general insurance and drug ads they keep showing me. The BB report, when it popped up again, I was like, not again. But then I was like, okay. I was like, for this episode, I like it. I was like, it doesn't bother me as much, but I really don't like how it pops up in every episode. It's a little bit annoying. But I see what they're trying to do. They want to have the audience as not audience. They want to have the people as a character. Like the New York itself is a character. They want to show the people of New York, show their opinion about what's going on in New York to live in New York. It makes sense, but if you keep doing it and shoving the BB report down our throat, it feels very like, oh my God, you're killing momentum. So I get it's a double-edged sword. That's what I wanted to say. It's a double-edged sword. So sometimes I'm like, oh, but sometimes I'm like, it's actually not that bad. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the BB report. Yes. The big gulp was being stolen and saved those people. W White Tiger for saving the local 7-Eleven. Facts. Pegacorn, I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. Awesome episode, keeps getting better. R.I.P. White Tiger. Facts. Great. That was a great message. How much are big gulps these days? Alternate. That's a great question. I do not know. I haven't been to a 7-Eleven in a minute, even though there's like one down my street. Yeah. I don't know too much. Probably. Why is my girl Heather Glenn in this one if she doesn't do anything? The guy. Dude, Heather's bad, dude. She's so bad. But bad, for people that don't know what bad means, I'm not saying bad. I'm like bad meaning like, oh, she's not a good character. She's fine. Gorgeous. I love that character. And I do think she had stuff to do this episode. I wouldn't say she had nothing to do this episode. Like she was doing stuff with Fisk and Vanessa, which I want to talk about that in a minute because I really did like what they were doing there with them. We need these writers for the lawyer story for She-Hulk. I agree. The writers in the show even said they don't know how to write lawyer stories. We need the Daredevil writers. I agree with that one. Just got here. What are your thoughts for this episode? Terrell, I love this episode. It's the best episode of the season so far. Very, very good court drama. This is reminding me of Netflix Daredevil. This is what, when you can do good court drama, it reminded me so much of Netflix Daredevil. I'm like seeing Matt in the courtroom doing his thing, having Cherry trying to bring the witness. I kind of had flashes of like season 3 when trying to get Nadeem there, trying to, get the, trying to get to the jury in time and trying to do this and trying to do that. They have a great story here, especially with the corrupt police. I'm glad Disney Plus isn't shining away from this shit because this shit happens in real life. Like, and that's what they do is that they bring stuff that happens even in real life and they'll put it in a storyline in a comic. You know what I mean? And I just, for Disney Plus to bring stories like this is crazy. Like, I gotta give them props. With Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man to kind of, you know what I mean? Show like, what it was like for, I'm trying to remember what his name was. It's been a minute since I've watched Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, so I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember. But yeah, you know what I mean? To kind of do the serious kind of like, bring the serious issues and put them in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and then do it here is just very commendable. And I love that they did it. So, because I can't remember the character's name. Lonnie, there we go. What Lonnie was going through in his day-to-day life and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? And police brutality and stuff like that. Like they weren't afraid to not show that stuff in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And they're not afraid to show these stories here. And it's phenomenal. I just commend them for it. Okay. Hi. Okay. Such a great episode, bruh. R.I.P. White Tiger. Jamaica Facts. Hey. Also, hi, Jamaica. Nice to see you in here. Wish you said, yeah. I wish White Tiger was in more. Yeah. Heather. Hear me out. There's no hear me out. Heather's fire, dude. I don't know who's saying hear me out. Terrell, you said I like the storytelling for this episode. It also spoke to Matt because he is getting that itch again. Yes, he is, and started playing with the broken horn. Exactly. Not only that, but Matt. Did you see that he was trying to like wash the trying to wash the blood off his knuckles from the previous episode, like trying to wash away and be like, this isn't me. This isn't me. Like I'm, you know what I mean? Like he's doing it again. He's like he can't help himself. And I love it. I love it. I really do feel like episode 4 is when he's going to get back in the suit. And I'm so happy. I can't wait. I really can't wait. You said, I think it's safe to assume that Karen most definitely don't change since he was the only one that put the hit out at the end. We said, I think it's safe to assume that Kingpin most definitely didn't change. And since he was the only, you said, is the one that put out the hit out at the end. I didn't know he did that. I didn't see that. Did also, yeah, Fisk talking shit, calling in BB to come in, calling in the BB report to say, oh, the court, like Hector should have been put away in prison. Oh, the court system gets it wrong all the time. You know what I mean? It's not the first time, you know what I mean? They did it to me. And I was like, we didn't forget. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? You did those things. We didn't forget. There was no way home spell for your dumbass. I was like, no, dude, you did those things and the public didn't forget. I was like, you're crazy for that. I was like, bullshit. Fisk was really annoying me this episode. When he saw, he was annoyed that Matt won that case about the vigilante. He was so annoyed. He's like, even though Matt's not in the suit, he's still getting involved with vigilante. Like he was itching for a fight. You could tell. I can't wait until Matt beats the shit out of him, and I know it's gonna happen. It's a build up. They're gonna get back at each other's necks. I want Matt to smack bro over the head with the billy club. Like Fisk is so annoying to me. And Vincent D'Onofrio did such, even for a short minute, when showing his Kingpin side, just like he was itching to get out and he was so annoyed. Yeah, like Vincent D'Onofrio has not lost a step as this character. Like it reminded me of the early seasons of Daredevil, like seasons 1 through 3, like how he annoyed me so much. When we see Fisk in these other shows cameo, like Hawkeye, or see him cameo in Echo, I didn't feel that vibe. I'm feeling it now. Now that he's like itching, like he doesn't want to become Kingpin, but he's like, he wants to be a big giant baby. You know what I mean? He wants to be Kingpin again. You could tell. It just wants to come out. Bro, I was getting annoyed. I wanted to be like, shut up, dude. Like, that's Kingpin. When you're at the point where you're like, dude, just like, shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're bullshit. You can't even admit that you did those things. And you're saying, oh, the court system got it wrong. I never did those things. Like, shut up. It was like, come on, bro. Okay, so, but I didn't know that Fisk put out the hit on him. I don't know if maybe they'll confirm that. I don't know. I don't think so. Imagine if we got the Law and Order writers write the courtroom scenes. That would be fire. I don't know about that. Sometimes I feel like Law and Order is too much for me. I don't know if I would have liked that. But I get what you're coming from. Best part is when White Tiger died. Damn, Jamaica, that's crazy. Okay, so alternate say, imagine if Matt appeared in episode of Law and Order. It takes place in New York. That would be it would be Pete. Could you imagine? It would be so weird, but it would be cool. Becca Corn, you said I really liked the getting to the courtroom. Yeah, getting to the courtroom parallel to the scene in Netflix series. Yeah, it felt like that. It felt like Netflix Daredevil. It really did. Great writing by the writing team of the show, because it felt like Netflix Daredevil. It felt very, very good. I loved this episode. Charlie said, I know that people are saying that they aren't feeling Cherry just yet, but Cherry was the MVP in that moment With the witness, yes. When he opened that door and he said, like, what witness? I was like, good. I really, as he was getting to open the door, I knew the witness wasn't in there. I'm like, oh, it's going to be, it was a fake. It was a fake ploy. There was like 2 cars that had him and like they must have switched off. You know what I mean? Or they passed him off to another driver. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was brilliant. So he was the ploy. I loved it. I thought it was cool. It was clever. What was it? The guy, you said, do we like Fisk's, you said Fisk's right hand who is like, hello, governor, where's my money? I don't work for the mayor. I work for the man. I like him. I feel like there's still more to be. I feel like there's still layers to him that they need to unfold for me to really, really like him, but I like him. He's no Wesley, but I think he's okay. Are they in, you said, the guy, you said, are they and you said implying that Fisk has started killing people off screen already? His knuckles. Yeah, I was confused by that. I don't know. Is it going to be like a flashback where they show us that or something, like a build up? I honestly don't know. Great question. Because I was like, who did you hurt? Or who did you kill? I'm like, okay. I guess. It's implying that both of them are struggling to keep their other halves at bay. I like that, but I was like, who did you kill? I was like, or who did you hurt? I don't know if they'll go back to that, but that was a great question, bro. I don't know. Wilson Fisk's voice over at the end gave me 2022 Batman vibes. What the fuck? You are not him, Fisk. Wait, what the fuck? You are not him, Fisk. Dude, Fisk pissed me off. Like I said, when he said that he was acting like the court system got it wrong with him, I was like, who are you trying to pull? Who are you trying to fool? Everything was like, your name was written on crayon of all the shit you've done. Like, there is no, it had your signature all over it. I'm like, who are you trying to fool that you're trying to say that the court system got it wrong with you? In my reaction, I was like, you're dumbass. I was like, they got it right with you twice. I was like, what are you talking about? So it's like, the writers want us to be like that. Like, what the hell is this dude on about? Like, acting like they got it wrong. I kid you not. Bro probably was writing in crayon and had his signature all over that shit. That's why they got him twice. It's like, he's not slick. It's like, come on, man. You said Terrell, you said the dialogue allowed that, you said alluded that Kingpin put out the hit, especially after the scene where he was talking to Vanessa about chaos must reign. Maybe, I guess it kind of alludes. I don't know if it, I feel like that's a stretch. I just don't know. Like, there's not enough where I feel like he put out the hit when the cops already did not like, they already don't like vigilantes and stuff. Like, I don't think Fisk has anything to do with the corrupt police. Like, I mean, he's been involved with corrupt police before, but not using the Punisher logo. Unless he's trying to use that to deframe, or like to put a bad light in the Punisher. I guess it could be a part of his plan. I guess it makes sense. His like police task force. I think they will allude to that it's his task force. I feel like it makes sense. But I feel like it's a stretch for a lot of people that don't know the comic run of the police using the Punisher logo, and it's too soon to tell. Like, the strings aren't there where you could be like, oh, that's his task force. Oh, he's trying to put a bad light on the vigilantes. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like also, like, how is the other police force of people that aren't a part of that not realizing it? It's a little bit weird when you have a big-ass tattoo of the Punisher logo on your neck. It's like none of your friends are saying, like, what the hell is that? Why do you have that? Are you doing bad shit? Like, come on now. Also, those dudes in the front looked bad. When Hector got, like, free from all the charges, we had villains stand up, like, in police outfits. I'm like, they're bad. Like, I'm like, if I was one of the people a part of that police, the police station, I'm standing there, and I see bros stand up looking all villainous, having the damn tattoo on their neck. I'm gonna be like, they're bad. I'm like, I don't know. It's quite crazy, but I get what you mean. I think they're gonna put the pieces together. You might be right. I think you are, but like from someone not knowing a lot, I feel like it's a stretch. I feel like we still need to see the pieces connect. You know what I mean? But I do think you're right. You're most likely right. What was it? Damn, you guys are flying with these comments. Damn. Okay. Let me see. Sherry. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Read that. Okay. Read that. Well, I was going to expect Bullseye to kill White Tiger. Remind you, Bullseye's still in prison as of right now. I miss Ben Urich. I liked his scenes so much at the Bulletin. Yeah, I miss the Bulletin too. Ultra Nerd, you said in the Ultimate Comics, Ben Urich worked as a reporter for the Daily Bugle Fire. I did not know that. Ultra Nerd, you said, and he played a small role in the Spider-Man Bad Kingpin storyline Fire. Terrell, you said Fisk probably broke his promise about not killing Adam. He probably did. I mean, most likely did. You're not wrong. I feel like Adam is dead. Most likely. That's probably who the blood was. Most likely. Vanessa did say you're trying to punish me. So you might be right. He probably did. He had his sights set on Adam. For damn sure. After he knew, like she said, I know. When he said, I know about Adam. And he said, don't kill him. And he's like, I'm not that man anymore. I was like. Have you ever seen that Speed meme where Speed's like, that's the facial expression. I was like, he's oafed. I was like, Adam's going to be the first to go probably. Who's Fisk trying to fool? The people who didn't watch Netflix one, laughing my ass off. Exactly. Exactly. That's the best way to put it to guy. He's not fooling shit. I'm like, I was literally like, you? I was like, they got it right with you twice, dude. Twice. I was like, that's crazy. But I was like, okay. I wonder if Karen will appear again. She's such a great character. I love Karen. I don't know if she's going to appear anymore in this season. We kind of saw all the scenes with her from the trailers. I don't think she's showing up again until season 2, to be honest. They kind of gave her an excuse to not want to be there with Matt. So, especially since she's in Chicago, or is it not Chicago? It's like in, where's Karen at? It's like on the tip of my tongue. It's where Shang-Chi lives. I don't remember. It's where also Ant-Man lives. Guys say it, I'm like blanking. You guys will know instantly. Ultra, you said Fisk drama is very suspicious and juicy, but if Fisk is doing that to Frank and his logo, why didn't he do it for everybody? Yeah, for every street hero. Like the cops having Spider-Man's logo and and a double D logo. Yeah, you make a point. Having a spider logo or a double D logo. That's a great point, Ultra Nerd. You make a good point there. Why just Frank? I understand why it's for a comic book storyline, but the context of the episode doesn't make sense. I think things will intertwine because as of right now, there is no connection to the police in Fisk, and we know it's going to be that's his police task force. We know, for certain from spoilers and leaks and set photos, I know that's his task force, or it's going to become his task force if not already. No one comments on the Punisher tattoo because the chicks dig it. My guess. That's funny. For real, Officer Morales name drop, boys. Oh yes. Oh my God. Thank you, the guy. Yes, Officer Morales. Oh my God. I once he said that, I was like, is that? I was like, probably not. But yeah, I think it is. I think they're laying the groundwork, guys. I think they're laying the groundwork. What do you mean? It would be Officer Davis, the guy, that's his last name. Miles Morales, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I feel like it could. What was it? We said Miles' father in it. I didn't see this. He's not in it, but there's a name drop, and I think it is alluded to Miles Morales' dad. I think so. Karen is a cool character. Too bad her name is Karen. I know it's tough. My friend's mother's name is Karen. She hates that it's her name is used for the Karen stuff. She hates it. It's hilarious. Jamaica, you said, who's Adam? Who's Adam? Who's Adam? What are you talking about? Who's Adam? Adam is the, okay, Jamaica, have you've been watching Born Again? I just want to clarify. Adam is the dude that Vanessa's been sleeping with while Fisk has been messing with Maya in Echo. You know what I mean? Trying to like bring Maya back to corrupt her again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So she's been messing with some other dude. I was surprised. I didn't get it until I asked my sister. I was like, who? I was like, is she sleeping with some other dude when Fisk was gone? Which is insane to me. I just never thought of it. I never thought Vanessa would do that. But I guess she would. I guess really she would. That's crazy though. I was like, I didn't expect that because they're so madly in love. But he's been like not doing the, like, he didn't want to get her. He sent her away. In the first season, he sent her away. Second season, she was still gone. Season 3, he brought her back. And then not only that, but like, when he brings her back, he doesn't want to have her be a part of his stuff. But she's like, if you want me to be a part of your life, you gotta show the full side of you that I already know about. And then again, he leaves after he gets hurt. After the events of Hawkeye, when he gets like shot in the face by Echo, he's in like just in recovery, and then he leaves for months and expects that like she'll just be chilling there. Vanessa will just be chilling there, not feeling like not. If anything, I'm shocked she feels loved, because it's like sometimes Fisk gets so in his head that he's like, you're gonna lose someone that's so loyal, but you're making it impossible, where she felt like she had to go to some other dude. It's like, you moron. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Adam is the guy who Vanessa had an affair with. Yes, exactly. Pegacorn, yes. San Francisco, thank you. I totally blanked. San Francisco, yes. That's where Karen went. Jimmy, I never watched OG Daredevil. Watch it. It's free right now over on my Patreon. Go watch it. It's like you're watching it with me, man. Go watch it. Yeah, his name is Jefferson Davis. Okay, then there we go. Maybe it wasn't that. Nah, Vanessa be getting bored and being fishing for men. That's crazy, man. That's what I said. Kingpin is playing too much. Fisk is playing too much. Think of Vanessa just gonna wait there. Vanessa's just gonna be okay with just being essentially, like, I hate to say it, but like, Fisk doesn't even let her talk. Like when they were in marriage counseling in episode 2, he was about to talk over her and give a response for her. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, that's not what you want to be doing after she slept with a dude after your fuck up of leaving for months, after she sat by your bedside to make sure you were healing from you getting shot in the face by Maya. And you're just going to leave for months and have no contact. That's crazy. And you expected her, like, that's true love. The fact she sat by his bedside that entire time and bro up and left for months, not saying where he was going, not saying what he was doing, and expected her to just be there and not take over the business, not get with some other dude, is crazy. Fisk is just, I don't know. Fisk is just a dummy. Like, and that's really it, to be honest. Not gonna lie, Fisk has killed people, got shot. He said hired assassins and took and took. Oh man, I don't want to say that. Yeah, Vanessa probably just pissed off and lonely. Exactly, probably why Vanessa loves being a crime boss. Exactly, Vanessa is a fucking G, because she made things perfect where they've never been that perfect before, where they don't fear her. They love that she's giving them money. Like, she doesn't need to be feared. She doesn't need, like, she has loyalty because she pays them good money. That's it. Fisk has never had an empire like that where he didn't have to make people fear him to get what he wanted. I'm sorry, I think he's jealous. I really do feel like there's a little bit of jealousy there, where Fisk is like annoyed a little bit that like she was able to just go into things and have things just happen. I feel like it's a little bit there. I don't know. I just felt that way a little bit. And I mean, like I said, she's running things better than he's ever ran anything, to be honest. I don't know. And I feel like where he's saying, oh, that's not our life anymore. And it's like, no, that's the life I built. You don't get to come in here after months and just try to change things and say, I'm not allowed to do what's working. What's keeping people from not just shooting each other and doing crazy things? I'm paying them the money. Simple as that. People aren't turning on one another. Like, if anything, like, crime has been sort of like not up per se, but people aren't just shooting one another and doing crazy shit like how they were under Fisk's hands of people being afraid of him. Things have been better, and she said that. Like, nothing has been as better as it's been since he was gone. So I feel like, in a way, like, I was correct. Like, I knew it. I was like, there is a distance here, and Vanessa, I feel like, just does not care about him anymore. I feel like that's still kind of there. I feel like she just doesn't care. Like, he's not showing that side that she fell in love with. She liked the strength of him, and he hasn't really got it anymore. He's kind of gotten soft. I hate to say it. I think he kind of knows he's gotten soft a bit. I don't know. Probably, yeah, you said she probably just, yeah, wants to be, yeah. Peckercorn, queen pin. Exactly. That's what I said in my reaction. I'm like, this is the queen pin. I love it. I love it. I'm down for it. I know a lot of people, like, I think a lot of people, some people online, of course, some people online, and we know who they are, had a problem with it. Like, oh, I don't like the idea that Fisk isn't, doing his thing and Vanessa's taking over the business and blah, 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 blah. I love it. I think it's awesome. I really, because think about it. They've been setting this groundwork up from season 3 when she said, and I said this in the pre-show, when Fisk was just getting ready to let Nadeem take put him away for Hatley killing that dude in season 3. They were just going to put him away in prison and frame him for that one dude's death. She said, no, if Nadeem is a threat to us, we take him out. And Fisk was surprised. He's like, whoa, like, what? She knows how to get things done. He's slipping a bit. I do think so. He's slipping a bit. And she knows it, and I'm down with it. I love what they're doing with them. And them sitting at, did you guys catch? And this is great storytelling. You don't even need to say it, but they really are at distance. Physically and mentally, like, they're distance. They were sitting at both ends of a long table. That shows that, like, they are not together. They are physically not close and mentally just not there. And I love it. It's great, like, storytelling where you don't need to tell something, but you just need to, you show it and you know it. It's great. I love shots like that. And it's like, wow, they really aren't together anymore. They're at both ends of the table. Like, they just can't. I love it. It's great. This is great, honestly. You said, I love that Vanessa is the crime boss. Facts. I love it too. How did Matt know about the logo? It's not like he could feel it. I think he sensed it. I just think he sensed it. I don't think we should look too much into it. What logo? The Punisher logo on the cop's hands or back, like, on his wrist, on the dude's neck. He could just sense it, that the logos are there. I think he just knows. The Punisher, yeah, there you go, Peckercorn, you said it. Yeah, the Punisher tattoo. Wilson has gone soft. Ayo, hey, phrasing. I mean, he has, bro. Like, he's not. She knows it. She senses weakness. I just think she knows she's not the dude she fell in love with. She even says that she fell in love with his strength in season 3. She says it. He has gotten soft. He has. But it's like, but you can tell he wants to, like, get back to it. I think he knows that there's a pressure of him trying to get, like, he knows that he's got to get back to that other side. I think he wants to do it just to know that he can do it still. I don't know. I just feel like there's something there where it's like, I don't know. I think Vanessa's just more of a boss. I think she's really just, there's a difference. It's like the tables have turned. Like, Fisk was trying to take the high ground. But he's still trying to manipulate the system. Well, she was, like, running things, doing all, like, the shady stuff. Like, they flipped positions. She wasn't doing shady stuff before he was, and they flipped. And I think slowly he will start to get back into that. I think so. And we're starting to see it. Like a tonal shift of characters, and I like it. Matt can smell different paints and inks. Yes. He's probably then knew about the logo. Yeah, Fisk and Vanessa relationship mirrors Matt and Karen's relationship, how they are distant. Exactly. I love that too. It's great. It's a great parallels. Like we see the parallels. I love it. It's great. It's like they're both like they both messed up, but they're both trying to rub it off like nothing happened. Like they're trying to keep themselves in check, but their other halves are itching to want to come out, and we're seeing it on both sides. It's great storytelling. It truly, truly is. I'm loving it. A lot of Matt's problems are mirroring Fisk's problems. Exactly. Alternate, you're saying it perfectly. Right, exactly. Peckercorn, you said Matt's abilities seem to be enhanced in Born Again. They definitely are. They definitely are. And they're showcasing that a little bit more. Probably. In the comics, Matt's senses are at superhuman level. He can smell the tiniest perfume. Oh, I mean, he was able to do that in season 1. Like, when he was in Claire's apartment and the one dude, like, he could tell he was lying, or he could tell the one dude was coming, like, checking door to door. And he said that dude really loves that cologne. He's able to sense everything. Heightened smells, heightened, scent, like, like hearing, everything. Touch, of knowing distance and stuff like that. He's gotten a lot of abilities unlocked. And they're showcasing it a lot more here, I think. They're showcasing it more. Okay. And the comment says, yeah, perfume. And no, the person, it can feel the ink in the paint of, paper, yeah. Alternative said, I'm not that surprised he knows about the logo. Me neither. I knew it. As they focused on it, I'm like, he knows. And he knows something's up. They flipped up, you said, postulations, Ayo, prayer phasing again. He said they flipped positions. Oh man, oh lord. Frankie said, yeah, more like the comics versus the Netflix series. Yeah, I do like it. But at the same time, we can't ignore the fact that in the Netflix series, they did showcase a lot of Matt's senses. They did a lot. And I loved it. But I feel like it feels more comic here, with everything Matt's capable of from what we've seen in episode 1, with him moving around the way he was moving, him using the grappler the way he does in the comics. Everything is heightened and it feels more like a comic. The show feels like more like a comic book, and I love it. And that's the one thing the Netflix show didn't do. It didn't have that sense of fantasy level of what what the character of Daredevil is capable of, with moving around and doing the things and swinging around, and just, I love it. And they're doing it very well here with the camera work of him focusing on certain people. The way they did the camera work in episode 1 with Foggy, where it was widened out because Matt was listening to everything, and then he was able to focus in on one sound, and it was Foggy. Brilliant. They didn't do that in the Daredevil show. They were able to like focus in where it like made it look blurry, and it was like he was like paying attention to something. But I like the way they're doing it here with the camera movement. I love it. It's great. It's fire. Send the guy to Arkham. Oh lordy. Peckercorny said, I want Charlie back so bad. Wait, what? I want Claire back so bad. Oh, yeah. I bet you Claire's coming. I mean, with Rosario Dawson. I said Rosario Dawson. It's Rosario Dawson. With her work with Star Wars, it's only a matter of time. Just wait. It's going to happen. If not in season 2, it's going to happen in season 3. I'm calling it. I'm not going to lie. Matt would also be a great doctor with, yes, his ability to hear heartbeats 100%. 100%. That would be hard to make it, like, to hide that you don't have superpowers. The fact you are blind and you're doing heart surgeries and things, it's a little bit harder to kind of make it like, oh, like, you know what I mean? To try to hide those abilities. It would be a lot harder. But yeah, it would be sick. Like, he would be able to do it. The Russian guy saying Fisk should tell him to his face. Yeah, it reminded me of season 1 with who was it? The Russian brothers. What was it? Anatoly and Vladimir. Yeah, I can't remember which one said then he should tell it to my face. Yeah, very much like that. And look what happened. It didn't go so well. Claire is such a great character. Yes, she is. I think she'll pop up. I mean, I heard the Defenders are going to be in season 2. So there's a big chance Claire could show up. There's a big chance that Colleen will show up. You never know. There's the possibilities are endless. A lot of these people aren't really working right now, so they could get everybody if they really wanted to. That cameraman needs a raise. I mean, honestly, Ultra that I loved it. I loved it. I thought, for instance, when it went wide, I thought we were gonna get an IMAX fight. I was like, no shot, no shot. I was like, episode 1, we're gonna get an IMAX fight. I was like, no way, no way. But it didn't happen. It was just showing his ability, which was it was a clever way to showcase that. I never thought that that would be a cool idea, but it's brilliant. It's so cool to mess with the camera to depict Matt like hearing everything and then focusing in and harnessing his focusing on a certain thing. It's great. Apparently, he said here, apparently I'm going to Arkham. Bring me a Bible and tell me how peak this show was. Okay. The guy gonna be right next to the Riddler and Joker. Oh man, oh man. We need to see more Matt's sooner. Wait, you said we need to see more of Matt's sooner version? Wait, what? We need to see more of Matt's sonar vision. Okay, that would be dope. How would they do that? I don't know how they would do that, but it would be cool. If they could like make it like, that would be sick. I don't know how they would do that. If they were going to do it, I feel like they would do it already. I don't know how you would showcase that. I don't know how you would do that. It would be cool. No worries, because I know a really good lawyer. I forgot to have these on. I need to start having these on. I had them on the first 2 episodes. I'm keeping them on for the rest of the stream. Speaking of which, I actually have to go to the house soon because I got to get my sheets for my sister because I'm staying over at my sister's tonight. So I have to go up to the house. We have seen it before in the Netflix show, I think. I don't know if we have. I don't think we have. Especially as stylistic as for like comic panels and stuff, I don't think we have. It would be cool though. Nah, that was golden. I had to. And I could do it good too. Like when Matt like think about it. When Matt hears something, I might have to do it like this. So pretend like something like I'm hearing something. I love it. I had to do it real quick because I love when Matt does that when he's like, I love it. Zach looking dripped out with those shades. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. It's the head movement. If you really want to do a good Matt Murdock, it's the head movement. Honestly, it's like you're hearing something. I love doing it. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Sometimes, and it's a nerdy, but it's a dude thing. It's a dude thing. I mean, it's no different if you hear sirens and you're like, "This is my time. I have a suit." We do this. Just want to clarify, all dudes do it. But there's times I shit you not. When I hear sirens or I hear something, I go like this. Like I have super hearing. I can't lie. We all do it. I am 25 years old and I still do it. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I do that, and it's just a thing I do. It's like I don't even mean to do it. I'm just like, bro, dude, trust. You might I shit you not. You might actually see me somehow on the news being a vigilante. Just wait, so it's gonna get clipped. Well, all I'm saying, we all do it. I don't want to hear it. We all do it. All dudes do it. Paraphrasing again, bro. Okay. Whenever I hear sirens, I say to myself, I left my Spidey suit at home. We all, yeah, swear. I kid you not. Sometimes I'll go like this. I'm like, I kid you not. I still do it. So true. It's so true. So true. Oh man, it would be so cool. It would just, it's so cool. Trust. I just need someone to train me. Simple as that. I just need someone to train me in good fighting, and I'm good. I already have a suit. I already have my Daredevil suit. I'll go out. I'll kick people's butts. But yeah, love this episode. Great episode. Well done. I don't even know who wrote this episode. I have to figure that out. I don't know who wrote episode 3. Hopefully IMDb will tell me that. I would assume so. Don't know if they will. I hope so. Zach, can you get... But he said, Zach, can you get me a big gulp on your way back from your house? after I'm done, doing my rounds at 7-Eleven of, protecting 7-Eleven. Yeah, I'll get you one. I got you. I got you. I want to take some more photos in my Daredevil suit too. I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to go out, find some cool scenery and take some more photos. I've been wanting to do it. I just have to get the chance to. We have some warmer weather here, so hopefully I'll be able to do it. He said bro's going to be the 7-Eleven protector. At the Heroverse. I just dabbed. That's crazy work. In 2025, I just did that. Didn't mean to do that. It just happened. We don't talk about it. You said do it. Do it. Could you imagine doing TikToks, be the 7-Eleven protector? Looking like Daredevil? That'd be crazy work. That'd be actually really funny. All right, episodes. Okay. Episode 3. Who was the writer of this episode? Dab in 2025 is okay. I still do the flaw. Sometimes you ain't alone. It's nice to know I'm not alone. That's crazy. I haven't done a dab in forever, so that was very, very unexpected, to be honest. Writers, okay. Writer was Dario Scardapane, Matt Corman, and Chris Ord. I hope I said his last name right. Dario Scardapane sounds familiar. Oh, okay. I know him. Okay. Yeah, he's the dude that did Punisher. Okay. Matt Corman. I feel like I know who this is, but I don't know. Well, shout outs to them because they did a phenomenal job this episode. Phenomenal job. Chris Ord. So shout out to those dudes. Dario Scardapane, Matt Corman, and Chris Ord, because they smashed it with episode 3. Great job all around. Phenomenal. Loved this episode. Loved it. It was great. What other shows did he write? Matt was it Dario Scardapane? He wrote Punisher. He did Punisher. So he did some great, and Memory and The Bridge. I've never heard of that. Probably some other things here too, but Matt Corman, Daredevil Born Again, Covert Affairs. I've heard of that. Apparently this is really good. I've seen my dad watch this and my mom. The Brave. Don't know what that is. Deck the Halls. I think I've heard of this movie. Is that the movie with Danny DeVito? I think it's the movie with Danny DeVito. And the dude that plays Inspector Gadget. Can't remember that actor's name. The dude that also in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I don't remember that actor's name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Chris Ord. What did he do? Oh, okay. Same thing? Or is that the same? Wow. They did the same thing? What? Wow. Okay. Guess they worked on the same stuff. Extreme Dinosaurs? I don't know what that is, but okay. Alright. Legit to me. It's legit to me. We gotta give him a raise. Yeah, we gotta give him a raise. They did a great job with this episode. It felt straight like Netflix Daredevil. No complaints from me. Really enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a blast with this after party spoiler discussion. It's 11 o'clock now, guys, so I am going to end stream because I still have to go to my house. And it's a school night. My parents, me and my brothers and sisters have school. So the later I go up, the more there's a chance I'm gonna wake up someone in the house. So I gotta go up now to go get my bed sheets so I can bring them back down here. But I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's after party spoiler discussion. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's episode of episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. Really, really fun. Another great after party stream. I really had a blast tonight, guys. It was really, really fun. You said, okay, Jill Bankleship is the writer of the episode. Jill Bankleship is the writer of the episode. Okay, well then there we go. There we go. I don't know if his name was that person's name on the IMDb? Let me know of episode 3 because I didn't see that name. I think, but okay, yeah, they killed it. Look up who did the cinematography in episode 1. We got to give him a raise, yeah. They see y'all, yeah. I'll see y'all in Arkham. Okay, I'll call Batman to watch over you, the guy, over W, Jack and Jill. W Jack and Jill. Okay, W Jack and Jill. All right. Adam Sandler. What is happening? W Adam Sandler, W Jack and Jill. I'm so confused. Wait, did they do those things? Did they do those? I don't think so. Did they? Or am I missing something here? Oh, Jill was a part of the Flash season 1 for the CW? What? Let me look this person up. Wait a second. Jill Banklish. Well, okay. Let me. Hopefully they have a picture. Okay, wait a second. I must have said that right. Okay. Of course, nothing. No picture. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Why do they do that on IMDb? Why can't you just have your picture up? Cause how the hell am I supposed to know what you look like? Cause the name sounds familiar. Oh, okay. Okay. Arrowverse. Oh, so she did Arrow too. Interesting. Well, season 1. If she did season 1 of The Flash, I give her credit where credit is due because season 1 of The Flash is good. I love season 1 of The Flash. Really cooked then. Yeah, season 1 was fire season 100%. It fell off after season 3. Fell off. Like, they destroyed it after season 3. It got real bad. I'd say after season 4, it got really, really bad. But yeah, for me, yeah, I don't even want to go down memory lane with those ones because it got real bad. Real bad. All right, guys, I'm going to end stream here. I'll see you guys next week for episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again season 1 for the pre-show and after-party spoiler discussion. Guys, I'm probably going to put up the next streams most likely on Sunday. I'll probably put them up to get them ready for the new week. So this upcoming Sunday, I will get them ready for this upcoming Tuesday. So stay tuned. Make sure to like those streams once they get up right away. Put your notifications on for the streams right away. It helps build up in the algorithm so that way more people can come find these streams and come join us. I'm actually curious to know if we actually gain any new subscribers. Disney Channel level acting. Wait, what? Yeah, Disney Channel level acting. Oh, for after season 3? 100%. 100%. Spy Kids level CGI. Oh, 100%. It got real bad. Real bad. Not to say that, like, season 1 CGI was great, but it was 1,000 times better, which is insane to me because technically it should have been better as CGI got better as the years went on. It got worse. It got real bad. It's like they really gave up with the show. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah. Flash for me is a very hard topic to want to talk about because I really love that show and it really made me upset when it got bad after 3 great seasons. It really took a dive into the shitter. Like it got bad. It got real bad. But yeah, guys, like I said, hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next Tuesday for episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again. Peace.